Media without a pathway to action is attention with nowhere to go. Commerce without story is inventory without demand. But when we connect story, ownership, and commerce, we create movement. And this cannot be built around making the world feel sorry for Africa. It does not need another global campaign presenting the continent as helpless. African entrepreneurs should not have to perform their pain just to receive an opportunity. We do not need more systems asking the world to save Africa. We need systems that make it easier to see Africa, trust Africa, buy from Africa, visit Africa, partner with Africa, invest in Africa, and build with Africa. That is a completely different invitation. It is not, look at these poor people. It is, look at this extraordinary product. Meet this brilliant founder. Visit this beautiful region. Taste this food. Experience this culture. Discover this innovation. Partner with this producer. Help take this proven solution to the next level. That is dignity. That is trade. That is partnership. That is ownership. It is not aid. It is architecture. Since coming to Cameroon, I've walked into rooms filled with people who had powerful ideas but limited access to traditional media tools. Some had no studio, no camera crew, no expensive equipment. Some did not have a laptop. Actually, most didn't. Most were working with a cell phone. But I watched that phone become a studio, a publishing house, a podcast network, a design company, a storefront, a classroom, a stage, bridge to the rest of the world. I watched people who were timid with their voices begin to speak with passion. I watched people realize that their life experience was intellectual property. I've watched people understand that their knowledge could become income, a book, a podcast, a course, a product, a business, a movement, or a solution. I watched voices that once whispered begin to roar. That is why I know this vision is possible. The products are already here. The intelligence is already here. The entrepreneurs are already here. The farmers are already here. The storytellers are already here. The solutions are already here. That is, what is missing is not potential. What is missing is connected architecture. In the old World's Fair model, a country needed enormous resources to build a pavilion. In this model, the phone can become the pavilion. A farmer can show the land. A chef can demonstrate the recipe. A designer can reveal the process behind the clothing. A musician can explain the origin of sound. A community leader can represent a local solution. A tour operator can introduce the world to a destination. A student can interview an elder. A founder can demonstrate a product. One person with a phone can document an entire value chain. The farm, the production, the packaging, the people, the culture, the challenges, the customer, the transformation, and the opportunity. The phone is not merely a communication device. The phone can become a trade tool, trust tool, a sales tool, a preservation tool, and an ownership tool. The phone is the studio. The community is the network.